Should you buy your own copy of Star Trek Adventures Captain's Log solo role-playing game? Yes, you should. Hi, thank you for tuning in to the Tom Patelson Show. Yes, Star Trek Adventures Captain's Log solo role-playing game. Fabulous. From Modiphius Entertainment, this is a standalone product. You can use this, and all you need to play the game is this. It is affiliated with the Star Trek Adventures role-playing game, but not really. You can play with this all by yourself, or you can add these characters from your Star Trek Adventures game, but the Star Trek Adventures game has hundreds of books and things you can buy. This, all you need is this. But that won't be my focus today as the other Star Trek Adventures. It's just gonna be this. To play the game, you will need two 20-sided die, or one, and just roll it twice when you need to, or have an app that'll roll the dice for you. This is going to become my thing to bring on airplanes now. It's something to do while I'm flying, because I don't like flying and I love Star Trek. And rolling a dice on airplanes is kind of a difficult thing, so get an app. That'll be an easy way to fix that problem. You will also need your preferred form of writing. Be that a journal, a legal pad, a laptop, whatever gets your creative juices going, whatever need that, get that writing. It's a game, so do it where you like to play games. If you like to play games at the coffee shop, bring it there, bring it to your bedroom, bring it to your study, bring it to the beach, bring it wherever you are. Now, I said you don't need anything else, and you don't, but thankfully, Modiphius has already put out special attachments to the PDF version. And I emailed them a copy of my proof of purchase that I bought this, and 2 days later they gave me all the digital stuff for free. That's sweet. That's a great thing. I love that. The things that you get the extras. You get fillable character sheets. You get extra mission prompts. And for fans like me, you get the ships from the Lower Deck series, which are not in the book. They apparently got email after email after email after post about not having the Lower Deck ships, so now I have the California class on the PDF version. They put that out immediately. Hats off. Fantastic. I've never played a solo RPG before, and it has been years since I played any role-playing games, with the last one being Modiphius's Vampire the Masquerade, which doesn't come with the tabs. I put those on myself, but more about that later. But my pedigree for playing role-playing games is old, and it's outdated. I have played Dungeons & Dragons, the original OG white box version, up to and including the 2nd edition. Then I quit playing that one. I played Top Secret, Boot Hill, Traveler, the James Bond role-playing game GURPS, Fate, and the aforementioned Vampire the Masquerade. But it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. But first, my tactile opinions on this object. Okay, the physical book itself is brilliant. Star Trek Adventures Captain's Log role-playing game. This is the Deep Space Nine copy. It's got the great, feel that. It's such a great size. I love the fact that it's about the same size as a journal, which is what you'll be doing in the version. And this is the first role-playing book I've ever had that had a bookmark. Thank you so much for including that. That's fantastic. Look at all the ships you get to choose from. Oh, there's the Intrepid class, the New Orleans class, and there's the Picard era ships. Oh, it's just, and then in the back there are all of these tables which you'll be using to build your story. So you roll the dice and see what happens on any number of, there's like 60 pages of tables that you can roll to change your story. But the book itself, it's good, hard cover, good, feels good to hold in your hands, keep on the coffee table. Yeah, if you're a Star Trek fan, get this just to have the physical book. It is awesome. You can get the digital version. It's not the same as the book. Oh, the book's got so many great pictures and so many great tables and so many great stories. Just read it for that. Yeah, the physical book, yeah, hats off. Yes, I recommend the physical copy. It is great. It's a great Trek thing to own, whether you utilize it or not. Great on the shelf, great on the coffee table. Every Trekkie should own it. And yes, the covers are all different. You can get the I have the Deep Space Nine version, they have an original version, a TNG version, but all the books are exactly the same. You can just pick the cover that you want. Now, have I played it? Yes. I played it yesterday and took copious notes on what I did, what I rolled, and what pages the tables were on. And I'm working on, in a week or two, how I'm gonna show that to you. I've seen other creators show solo RPGs, and I wanna spice it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna use some of my actor friends and some of my podcast hosts and give them lines that I've written about the things that happen. So I'll be putting on a play of what happened in my very first solo RPG, but we'll see how it goes. But first, the review, the positives. You can play anything, or anyone you like. I love picking a ship and coming up with a name. I love picking a character, coming up with the stats, whether or not my captain is old or young or how experienced they are, and it does so. The character creation is pretty quick and pretty painless. Here's what I think about character creation in RPGs. It should be as fun as a regular session. Everybody that plays role-playing games loves to roll up new characters. It's a fun thing to do. I'm a firm believer in that. The best thing about when your character dies is you get to roll up a new one. It's the only solace you get is, oh boy, I get to write up a new one, and this character's having an axe, or whatever it's gonna be. Other positives, the tables. The tables in the back of the book near the appendices are 63 pages of tables to roll on. And there's more in the body of the text as well. That allows for so many plots and twists and options for you to do. And the game allows you to pick what you want to add and what you want to subtract and whether or not it works with your game that you're working on. You can play this game solo, or you can play it with your partner, or you can play it with a small group. All you need is this little book, this journal-sized book. And it's great for a game of 2 people. You could take, and for 2 Trekkies who are at home on a Saturday night, or camping, or on vacation, or on a plane, all you need is the journal-sized book to play. And it's well written. Sometimes an RPG assumes that you've never played one before, and it goes on and on, taking too long to explain the book, and sometimes it doesn't explain enough and you miss crucial details. This hits a sweet spot for gameplay. I think from novice to expert, I think you'll be fine. Lastly, this game has sparked my creativity to think and write creatively in a genre which I love. And I just love that. Negatives. It's going to be difficult for me to talk about negatives because I love this object. I love this product. I love this nerd thing. I love this nerd thing. I do. Okay, negatives. I love the bookmark, but it really does need tabs because there are so many tables and navigating back and forth between the book can slow up your gameplay. I'm going to do my own tabs like I did with Vampire the Masquerade. I would love it if they came up with a GM screen that had a bunch of the tables, but you don't need a screen when you're playing by yourself for solo play. A screen doesn't make any sense, but that's what I'd like, which brings me to the other thing about solo play. I know what's going to happen because I'm the one making it happen. I am the GM and I am the player. Do you think that Captain Braddock J. Hall is ever going to die? No, he's not. No. He'll be in danger and he'll be injured and he'll, on his last breath, he will certainly find some heroic way to win, to save the day. So the stakes on the game are low as a negative. But lastly, is it honestly a solo role-playing game or is it an exercise in creative writing? Yes. Time for a shout out. This comes from my ranking of the Batman movies where I said that no director's gonna kill Batman. It would be like killing James Bond, and I forgot they killed James Bond. That is so embarrassing that I forgot that, so Jace pointed it out. Jace says, but they did kill Bond. Still haven't gotten over that. You still gotta butt into these Bond movies for us. Yes, Jace. I don't know why I probably blocked that out because I didn't want it to happen either. That's probably what happened. I'm gonna do a Bond ranking. I can't rank all of the Bonds, my goodness, but I'll do my top 10 or top 5. I'm not exactly sure. Or I might do my favorite Roger Moore, my favorite Sean Connery, my favorite Timothy Dalton, etc., etc. You know, one of those. Haven't figured out how I'm going to rank Bond. I love Bond. I love James Bond. Yeah. But thanks, James, for pointing that out. That is so embarrassing. Thanks for tuning in to the Tom Patelson Show and my review of Star Trek Adventures Captain's Log Solo RPG. Yes, highly recommend go out and get this book. I love it. Like and subscribe if you like this content, and hit that notification bell so you know when my stuff drops. It drops on Sunday, and we'll get together and we'll hang out and talk about the nerdy things that we love. Till I see you next time, as always, peace, love, live long and prosper. And I mean it.